A lot of contact. It'll be physical. Won't it, Jamin? As always, when Australia and New Zealand take each other on.
That's it. Watkins a good us on the way here.
And here we go. Final match of the tournament underway. Men's 20s grand final. As Watkins get good contact. Stem the flow. Patrick Crowe plays it.
Cox
switches on the run.
Oh.
Watkins off the fingertips there of Condon.
Great recover there by Fawkes.
So first possession here for New Zealand. Fawkes does take the first hit up. Greasy conditions as well. You might have seen in the shots just prior. There was a decent shower of rain just before kickoff in this game, and it is just slightly still raining at the moment as we speak. Madigan, Hayata, early ball out in front. Oh, nice flick back on the inside. It is still play on. And Tahara Chase will finish it off on their side of the field. Australia down the sideline. New Zealand side of the field. It's Condon. And took a little bump in one of the earlier round games. And might be bringing a little injury in. Again, one of their experienced players in this 20s team. And Cox having a look around. No support for them.
Here comes Charlton. Condon from half.
Holds it out.
Great read there by the winger.
Yeah, nice start. Again, back-to-back. Good defensive efforts there from New Zealand. They look comfortable during that set for Australia. And we've got players down on the deck. Again, slippery conditions. There's more. He gets back to his feet. Durban Burgess rolling New Zealand forward. Just over the halfway line they go. Looking for also players. Play on is the call. Falloon gets into the in-goal area. Looks for support. Does find it, but Charlton comes across and makes the touch.
Great recovery there by Charlton.
Good football from both teams.
Great footy, yeah.
Like you said, Australia having to recover. And Charlton getting across. Nice and composed. There he is, ball in hand. Out in front.
Cox on the sideline.
He gets another early touch. Castles streams onto the field. Nice and direct through the middle now. Eagleton. As Bob leaps it over the top. Beautiful ball. Jardel Ball puts it on a platter. And Jaden Mbichi. First try goes to Australia.
That comes from the subs there, mate. That was a great roll. Great drive there by Will Eagleton. Nice and easy.
So opening points.
Flash boots there by Mbichi too.
Oh yeah, we won't miss him throughout this game. First try to the green and gold. Fawkes goes early.
Good touch there.
Nice little battle out on the left-hand side. Fuiava gets touched. They send it back infield. A bit of space down the left-hand side. They had to get on the wheels, but the pass link back on that inside did come up late is the call. Three referees for this game: Logan Forrester, Brandon Sanderson, and Zach Jenrick. And the sideline they go. It's the changes.
Bell latch on here.
There goes Bell, plays it.
Watkins.
Skipping a little bit of space, and was just looking to pop him on the outside shoulder, but Condon was coming in ready for the acting half. Fawkes over the halfway line. As Chase picks up great meters. Fuiava from half. It was unfortunate, wasn't it, because they flowed out of the interchange area really nicely. Just a little bit sloppy in the play of the ball from Chase. Bell off the first touch. Down the sideline they go.
Aussies are getting a lot of meters up that left side. Here he is, flash boots again.
They just have to hold it up as ball more. Flows around the back. He's back up with Mbichi. Will get himself in the half.
Oh, good. Great D.
Good recovery there from Raiden Hayata.
Charlton, stay on him. Unlucky.
The ball hits the deck. Back in the hands now of New Zealand. Nice work coming outside in. Watkins. Penalty here to Australia.
It's a great read there by the winger. Shot out of the line nice and early. Caught him off guard and got the penalty. Overstep, I think.
Yeah, that's correct. Over the mark was the call. Yeah, it was Watkins.
Here comes Bob.
So Cox, Charlton and Bob out on field for Australia. They come down this right-hand side.
Good
nice
D
defensive
there.
read. Yeah, popping up out of the line. Cuban Porter Sheen. Apologies with
got
the
out.
8. Williams
Charlton's
Wilson.
coming around.
Charlton from half.
Sweeper here. It's on the 7.
Castle's
Down.
looking for offside players.
Oh,
Referee says all good.
they'll look to find Charlton or Cox here. Oh,
Bit of space. Oh, wow.
easy.
Too easy. Like you said, they just held off the Aussies there, and it was just a gift given to Zane Cox. Won't get too many easier than that.
Zane Cox.
just watch the replay.
There's nobody at home, unfortunately for the Kiwis.
Tana Simi just overread it a bit, I think. He tried to help his mates out by getting nice and high and just overstepped it a little bit.
So need a little bit of spark here, New Zealand. Down by 2. Haven't had too many opportunities so
Edwards.
far.
Ooh.
Ball just gets stuck in the grass, but just come off a boot there of Jardel Bob in the middle of the field for the Aussies. Forks. A bit of footwork.
Good D there by Eagleton. He's been really solid all carnival, Eagleton.
Punching through the middle of the field here. Flat
Carter.
ball, lovely ball. Gemmell gets caught in possession. Back out to the 7-metre line. Forks pumps it again. And receives it back. Has a look at the defensive line. Comes off the left. And then Beachy comes up out of the line.
Late pass there. Good touch by Jardel there. Good drive. New Zealand will want to stop these boys coming off their line here. That's not what you want.
Yeah, a little foot in the ruck. We'll see Australia. A tap and restart.
Bell, meters.
He's been good in the middle of the field for the Aussies. Kalen Bell.
Cox is going around.
Crow
Paddy.
holds it up. Gets into the in-goal area.
Oh,
Oh,
great
connects
finish.
up nicely. Kalen Bell.
Very smart there by Pat Crow. Fake to Watkins. Off the 2-step of that sweeper. They overcompensated. You know, he's fast. You want to get to him, but very smart by Patrick Crow there.
And you can see punching through the in-goal area. Has a little look up at the support and comes in the way
Very good.
of Kalen Bell.
See
Third
what-
try. Durban Burgess on the run. Hayata on the outside of Castles. No touches
touches
made. Well, good response, and they needed that, New Zealand, after
Definitely.
the 3 tries on the trot from the Aussies. And Hayata, we made mention of some of the Aussies, but he's been fantastic for New Zealand
has.
throughout this tournament, and he gets the first try on the board.
That's speed on the outside, mate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did it in that last game as well, that they faced each other. He's got some toe, and he's got a good ball on him as well.
So back down to a 2-try margin now. Australia still in front, 3-1. And off the fingertips there, and a good call
No
from Zach.
control.
Yeah,
Great-
didn't have
great
control
call.
over it. I think that is a fantastic call from Jenrick. New Zealand will punch forward, just having to scramble over to get into the acting half position. Nice and direct on the first 2 touches. They'll get themselves across to get changes onto the field.
Gemmell, here comes Forks. Edwards from half. Oh, 6 to go.
And another good call. Moore's been in the thick of it. Full set of 6 to work with here for New Zealand. Can they go back-to-back tries and be right back into this game? They go away from Gemmell to Forks and just put the brakes on as he comes back in field. Edwards is back up with Gemmell. Edwards from half. Chase.
There you go, Chase.
Right
Gemmell.
foot, puts the ball in one hand. The recovery in the midfield. from
Keeping him
Australia.
honest. It's a good line there by Chase.
Here he is with the ball in hand yet again. Charlton.
Forks.
Good contact on him. The touch has been made, but the referees are still coming together and just having a quick chat. Is a penalty to New Zealand. Australia not moving forward off the line. Another repeat set.
Yeah, I think Condon made the touch, but Charlton was just a bit offside there.
Hayata plays it. They sweep around the back. Nice ball on the outside. And they will go over. Back-to-back tries. New Zealand, they are straight back into this game. 3-2.
New Zealand try. Number 1, Dan Tobin Burgess.
It's just a nice early ball, wasn't it?
It was a good line. It was a bit of an A line that the link ran. Outside bell there. Great play. See what they got here.
Yeah, skipper Daniel Durbin Burgess scores as Mbechi switches around the back, gets in nice and early. Big touch. Cox and Mbechi in the middle of the field. Mbechi comes out. Yeah, Jardel holds it, gets into the in-goal. It just pops one out and almost there. It's a tough ball to take from Cox.
They look like they're manning on in the middle there.
Good meters from Gemmell. Looking for offside players. Not happy in the New Zealand box. They might have had a case on that occasion. I like the intent there from the captain. Daniel Durbin Burgess not happy with the calls and asking the question of the referee. And I think he might have just overstepped. And gave possession back to Australia, so they just got to be cautious of that. I don't want to get too frustrated.
That's it.
With the calls from the referees.
New Zealand's energy's high after that couple of those tries.
Crow holds it up again, sees a little bit of space. Ball out in front, goes short to Castles. Oh, wow.
Heavy contact. Good to see.
Both boys straight back to their feet.
Straight back up.
Codnan. Touch is made, questioning. Almost continuing on.
It's all right. Play on.
Touch is called.
Good
the referees
drive
agree. And Falk showing that experience. Nice work. Just need to make sure they get those square. Penalty, offside. So they asked for one last time around. There's actually a foot in the ruck. But it's the intent in which they're driving out. Just putting a little bit of pressure back onto the defence there of Australia.
Yeah, it's good to see from the Kiwis here.
Madigan working with Hayata in the middle of the field. Australia still need to push forward. They're within the 7 metre. As Madigan again kicks out. Carlos searching for a penalty, and they do get it. There's been a couple of times when Australia have been camped down on their line. And they've been pretty casual defending within that 7 metre space. They look to go short side early on. Williams-Wilson comes back out. It's pretty close.
It's a good way to start the set. Have a go at the line.
Australia.
They'll probably look to ball play here.
Push up hard off the line this time around. Carson, lovely read.
As a middle. Great
ball. Raiden Hayata across to Carlos Madigan. Well,
all the hype.
Crowd's not happy.
Crowd's not happy. He's not happy. He was.
And referees just coming together.
Unlucky.
They're tough balls to take because he took it right to the try line, didn't he? And you're almost arching the ball around behind the defensive line.
Yep.
But, initial thought, I thought that might have been a try there to New Zealand. They just need to stay cool and calm. Sometimes when those calls don't go against
down the sideline. He's got some toe. Great touch.
Oh, yeah, huge touch. Streaking down the sideline. Doherty. We've seen streak away already in a previous game in the tournament. In a similar situation. Here he is. Hasn't had too many opportunities so far in this game. Jai Charlton gets himself into half. Picks up. Takes off. Gets away from Chase. Chase comes back at him. Chases perfectly to make the touch.
Great touch. It's good to see there from Charlton taking him short side.
Oh, what's happened here off the restart?
Yeah, fumble from half.
Disappointing for New Zealand. Those opportunities where they just got to get their set back underway, step over the ball and get back onto it. Australia.
Around the back.
Diving late at the line, but I think the touch hasn't been made. No, it hasn't. That is an amazing try. Set up from Jaden Mbechi. Again, you've got to come back to the era when New Zealand should have had possession and going down the end of the field.
That's exactly right.
And give it straight back to Australia, but have a look at that.
It's a good line from Mbechi coming around there. Look to go short. Great hands by Bell to finish that one too.
So just little moments in big games, and we've talked about that throughout the commentary this week. Key moments. And one goes away from New Zealand on that occasion. Australia capitalise, pushes them back up in front. Raiden having a dig at the line.
Nice and casual there by Bob and Eagleton there. I think if they got that on the 7, it would have been very interesting, but very good touch.
Still touches to come here for New Zealand. Gemmell plays it into the in-goal area. This time they won't be denied. And Caleb Falloon.
Great footy there.
So dangerous in that position where it was fifth touch. Little show and go. Straight through and Madigan scores. Again,
there it is.
Reduce that margin back down to 1. What a try.
Great try there. Ran nice and deep into the line too. Jardel had to make a decision, and yeah, unfortunately it was the wrong one, that one, but that's all right.
Keeps New Zealand in the game.
A little under 4 to go. Let's see if they can get it back here.
Watkins dancing. Cox gives it back to him. Left foot. Cox on the outside. Sums it up perfectly.
Great footy.
And Dylan Bissett goes across for the 5th try here to Australia. A lovely setup, wasn't it?
Just a little counties play there by Watkins. Comes off the left foot. Very sharp. Good hands by Cox. Great finish in the corner. Nice and easy. I think the New Zealand boys would be pretty disappointed with that. I reckon they would have wanted to, back that one up after that nice try down the end.
Durban Burgess out in the link, back on the inside. Falloon, they play phase, looping over the top, off the fingertip space. Bit of work to do. Australia get across in cover.
Second efforts there by Mbichi.
Doherty getting across as well. Falloon, right foot. So quick off the feet. Turn the ball back over to Australia. Got some work to do to get out of the end of the field here. And Jardel dishes some more.
Castles. Great ruck there by Castles. That's what they need.
Oh. Through the hands there. Almost misdirected pass as Cox makes his way out onto the field. Holding back New Zealand in defence. Got to push forward now. It's Cox.
Counties play here.
Bell from half. Cox rips. Trying to back on the inside.
Penalty.
Yeah, late in the touch count.
Offside.
Pushing forward.
Yeah.
Off the line. Australia take their time to restart. Clock starts to wind down here. Under 2 minutes to go. This is a crucial moment for both teams going into the halftime break.
Oh.
The touch has been made.
Good touch there. Cox trying to keep him honest.
Bell back on the midfield. Left foot, Zane Cox.
Slams it and flicks it. Great sweeper there by Coxie.
You can see, I think the touch was claimed.
The person who made the touch, I think, was just offside, so.
Yeah, Sutton and Simi just short of the line. Sees Australia score their 6th try of the game and back out by a 3-try margin. The touch has been made on the ball. New Zealand will maintain possession. Carlos Madigan plays it. Gemmell steps out. They come back infield and the touch is made.
Good touch there. Good footwork.
And caught in possession. They turn the ball back over. Harry Carter. Beachy holds it on the first. Get them going forward. Can they get downfield? Still 40 seconds left on the clock.
Bit scrappy over there near the box. They've recovered though. Castle's great drive.
It's Jardel.
Eagleton from half.
Outside the 7. Eagleton. Short ball to Jardel. Bob. Gemmell. I think they're saying that the touch was made, but the ball was down first. The skill involved. Jardel to get that down. What a finish.
Great finish there. Drives it in. makes it easy for the ball player when you've got someone driving the ball like that. It's very hard to defend as well. Right option. Half time.
Hooter sounds in the background. And Australia, they are in control so far here going into the halftime break. 7 tries to 3 up over New Zealand. Some really promising signs there for New Zealand. The way they fought back as well. They were down by 3. They scored 2. Managed to level up at one point in the game as well. And the sun's shining through at the moment, but out the back of the commentary box, which you won't see on the camera at the moment, there's a lot of dark clouds rolling through. Might possibly have some wet conditions towards the back end of this game. As Durban Burgess plays it within the 7. Fawkes, lovely ball out in front. Had work to do to get across, and it's come out of the hands forwards. So they at least came out. They didn't get the try, but they came out with plenty of intent there, New Zealand. Threw a couple of questions at the Australians, but they managed to hold out defensively. Cox rolls forward, as does Moore. Over the halfway line they go.
It's fast here by the Aussies.
Nice clean play of the ball. There's Crow, picks up, grits the
wheels.
teeth, gets away on the outside, and
touch.
huge touch. Tyler Edwards. A nice intent there from Crow. Put the foot down. Meters getting away. Carter sends it down the left-hand side of the field. Oh, just running around behind his player.
Unlucky there. M20. Charlton's on.
There is M20. Charlton ball in here now. We're in the number 3 in the green and gold. Good contact.
It's a good touch.
Bit too much.
Bit too much, yeah.
A little bit of a foot in the play of the ball as
well.
He's
keen.
Here he goes. There's a bit of chat coming up. Charlton loops one over the top. Bell, left foot, gets in underneath. Good cover defence back on the inside. Tyler Edwards.
Madigan. He's very hyped.
Oh, yeah, he is screaming at the defensive line, getting things going here for New Zealand. Charlton, short ball to Castles, but they come across and make the touch.
It's good NO by the NZ team here.
Castles takes his time to come back and play it on the 7-metre line.
Kearney's played by Charlton. Big, long ball. Caught in the wind there a bit. Oh, unlucky.
Whip it back over the top. Jim Porter-Sheen didn't have much to work with on that occasion. New Zealand on the first touch, half in place, gives the opportunity for Australia to push forward, but they just didn't quite get their timing right. Tahara Chase off the tap and restart.
Gemmell.
Hayata. Tahara Chase yet again. Gemmell from half.
Balloon.
On the out. Looking to get it down. Gets away from one defender. Still in possession.
Good hold
here.
there. Great D there by Bell.
Short side coming
winger,
in.
great read.
Yeah, Bissett saw the danger. Came in and shut the play down. Chardell takes meters on the first.
It's good meters there by the Aussies. Cox flying on. That's third over halfway. Oh, piggybacks, not what you want.
Particularly in the midfield. Yeah, New Zealand just looking to stop the flow from Australia coming out of the interchange area, trying to get some decent contact and slow the ruck down.
That comes from the first 2 rucks from the boys there, Jardel and Moore. Cox again on the sweep. They didn't give it to him. Probably smart.
Condon,
long.
Plenty of time. Out in front, they run out of real estate. 2-14s from each team, Ernst and Doherty. Jumping over the sponsorship signage. Hayata on the first touch.
Chase, good ruck, good solid ruck.
Bloom puts it through the hands this time around. There's the changes. Durban Burgess back on the inside. Contact off the ball there between Durban Burgess and Cox.
Fawkes drives into the middle.
Nice clean pick up from half. Fawkes, bit of room, and they had numbers out there
Great
on the left-hand side. Condon getting it done in defence. Comes up with the first run forward for Australia.
The Aussies again. 3 over halfway.
Watkins, the speed on the outside,
wow.
show and go, shut the gates.
Wow.
Oh, how slick was that from Finn Watkins?
Very, very electric there by Finn Watkins. Just squared him up and took him on. Left him posted.
13, Finn Watkins.
Steaming on here. It was just this kick-out ball in one hand. See you later. Wow. It was electric. The 8th try for Australia.
Yeah. Once again, Scotty, that comes from the ruck and from the Aussies. Off the line, they've been unreal. So NZ will want to stop that roll if they want any chance.
Hayata over the top, chase.
Oh.
Pretty fancy out the back, just couldn't quite get it away before the touch is made.
They've got to get up here, NZ. Stop this roll early. That's better. Oh, good promotion of the footy there.
It's Castles, which flows off the back of it.
They seem to have a lot of options here, the Aussies. Suck into the 7.
Forces
Smart.
the penalty.
Smart play there. We've got Castles, Bob, Eagleton and Condon.
Bob plays it. Comes off the left foot.
Oh.
Bit of space out there on the right-hand side.
Looks
Work
good.
to do.
It looks
But
good.
gets it done. Hugh Doherty scores the try. More points for Australia.
Great finish there by Doherty in the
Debut
corner
try,
there.
number 14, Hugh Doherty.
2 in the touch there, I think. The good footwork, good ball, great finish.
That's a pretty insurmountable lead now for the Australians. Up by 6, New Zealand. They come up with a mistake.
Seem to be in a lot of control, in control, sorry, of this game, the Aussies.
And players retrieving, it was a forward pass over the top, but New Zealand players retrieving to get back on side. Just getting involved in the play the ball in the ruck.
New Zealanders just need a decision to go their way and momentum will shift. Pill.
Oh, and off the left foot. Back on the inside, they can do no wrong at the moment. Australia and Bissett scores another try, their 10th of the game, and they continue to stretch away from New Zealand.
That's back-to-back sets now coming off their own line that New Zealand have given a penalty away. It's not what you want to give the Aussies coming on a good roll and giving them a couple of sets on the line. So
Durban Burgess, Hayata and Falloon in the middle of the field. Had good signs. Hayata, now it's Australia holding back within the 7. They've got to punch forward this time around. Crow comes up and makes the touch. A little bit of space, then put the brakes on and come back in. The penalty has been given.
good call.
Carter
Number 7,
sweeps, tries to get in underneath.
good touch there. Not
Happy with
happy.
the call, yeah. Thought there might have been some players short from Australia. Hayata, Durban Burgess working in, all Falloon. They're just forcing passes now to try to create opportunities, New Zealand. Falloon will play it on the 7. Hayata has a little bit of a look. Durban Burgess out in front.
It's great
Touch
D
is
there.
made on Chalice. Hayata almost punched through the line. Australia roll and restart. So they casually roll forward on the first touch.
Someone's going to put their hand up and drive the ball.
Yeah, doing it tough on the first
Nice.
2 touches. Now over the halfway line. Jardine Bell, nice little pop-out play.
Oh, pop
Cox
out.
steams onto it nicely. Puts the brakes on. Good touch from Fawkes. Had to be made. No space available to the Australians on the left. Switch, little flick out the back. Bob off the fingertips. He had his time again. Might have wanted to hold on to that one.
Yeah. It's a good bit of footy there. They got too much space and they didn't know what to do with it, really.
Pulling down the sideline. Carter follows suit. Wilson Better run into the line here for
Good
New
touch
Zealand.
there.
Fifth and final for them. Footwork. And Bob's onside to make the touch. And Wilson.
Nice and composed. Great drive. This is what they need to stop. That's third over halfway again.
Bell gets away from the diving defence. They're on the back foot here. Charlton puts the foot down, switches in, just losing their way. A little bit of miscommunication again.
Yeah.
Charlton was looking for a little pop out. Condon was getting himself set to go from half.
It's almost as though they had too much of a good roll and too many metres there.
Tahara Chase plays it shy of the halfway line. Inside ball from Edwards. Here he goes again. Needs to clean play the ball. Hayata hasn't had too many opportunities. Shows his speed. They switch in. Good hands from Edwards. Manages to throw it from the deck. We'll show and go. Carter over the top. Back to Australia.
Late.
Touch and pass. All on the first touch. Charlton down the sideline. Changes come on here for the Australians. Jardel Bob mops out Crow.
Zayner in the back.
He goes. Oh, they got up nice and early.
Good D there. It's a good play by the Aussies, but great D there by the link. Jumped up and cut his time. We've got to go forward here.
They're going away from their box this time around. Now they came back midfield with Carter. Fuyava pops out Durban Burgess. And just another one of those ones that was miscommunicated. It's a good field position here for Australia. Up by 7 tries here in the gold medal match of the men's 20s.
Corbin Cox. Oh, Paddy Sharp. On.
Yeah, gets into the in-goal area. Looks for support. Feeds it out the back to Castles. Carter's claiming the touch. Penalty. Contact off the ball.
All right. Good footwork there by Crow, going through the guts there. They seem to be manning on a lot, New Zealand here, so interesting tactic.
Cox plays it, gets good contact.
Good touch there, very strong touch.
Zane, ball in 2 hands, working with Jardel, who retrieves. Grabs across field. Eagleton plays it. Cox on the out. Jardel comes off the right foot. And clutching it in the New Zealand defence. Unfortunately, it was Fawkes. He couldn't make the touch. Electric footwork from Jardel. You've probably seen that a couple of times in the backyard.
Yeah, not bad there by Jardel.
Number 1, Jardel Bob.
Great play by Cox there too as well. Knew he had him out on the outside of him, and nice early release.
Better running here for New Zealand. Back to the mark. Jaden Williams-Wilson plays it. Chase from half. Looping ball over the top.
Good
He
D.
can't do anything wrong at the moment.
Charlton.
Looks to go early. Gets the touch. Recovery from New Zealand. Good intensity though for Australia. And play to the final whistle. Ooh, a little rare mistake for them. As Moore was looking to connect up. And turn the ball over in the middle of the field.
Looking to use the ball here, New Zealand. Get some fresh legs on.
They just need a little bit of energy. Harry Carter rolls forward. Charles Gamble back out onto the field now for New Zealand as well.
Edwards.
And here's ball in hand.
Gamble around the back. Hill.
Ball. And they try to bat back on the inside. Forward pass is the call. They're still throwing plenty of options, New Zealand. They're trying to get some points towards the back end of this game. It's just been too clinical from the Australians.
Here's again, Watkins.
Australia over the halfway line. Crow dishes to Condon. Bob and Cox.
Ball down, unlucky.
Coming off their bootlaces. Sees New Zealand get possession back.
Nice positive stuff here from the New Zealand's in the box here, which is good.
Durban Burgess. There's two defenders to come forward. Fawkes receives the right foot. Penalty.
Good call. Great roll there by the New Zealanders.
So a good opportunity for them with a full set of 6 to work with. Can they create something? It's been a while between drinks since we've seen them cross over the try line. Nice ball there. Footwork. Ooh, we might have had an opportunity to have a crack at in the corner. Dominic Ernst puts the brakes on. They still got touches up their sleeve to work with. Durban Burgess, they try to go back on the inside. Tatana Simi working in the middle. Here he is. Plays the ball on the 7. Chase, left foot, gets it to the in-goal area, but the touch has been made.
Good touch there by Jardel.
Here he is taking the tap to restart. Under 5 to go. Australia will be looking to put the icing on the cake in this one. Amazing performance for them. 11 tries to 3 in the final.
There it is again. That roll.
It just hasn't gone to plan for New Zealand. Unfortunately, here in the final, like we said, the round game between the two teams, so close. Just the 1 try in it. And Australia from the start. They really laid the platform, didn't they, Jamie, when they went 3-0 up in the early stages of that first half.
That's exactly right, mate. It's hard to come back when in a game like this. Just couldn't get it out. In a game like this, I was saying, mate, it's hard to be chasing the whole time. So Aussies have done well.
Fawkes gets it down. Some defensive pressure comes up from Australia, and Breesy puts a good shot on. Another one. Porter Sheen, wow, gets good contact. Has a little wry smile as well. Forces the mistake.
We got a bit unlucky there, I think. Fawkes. They were both running pretty hard, so.
They just need to keep a cool head here, New Zealand. Australia will continue to attack. Charlton on the outside. Throws the ball. He probably might want to take that one back if he had his time over. A shake of the head. Falloon, who's tried to spark New Zealand as much as what he could throughout this game. Just hasn't had those opportunities, as is this man, Fawkes. Just continues to play to the final whistle. Ball out in front. Castles has a snatch at it, but New Zealand get the penalty regardless. They're looking to finish off strongly here, New Zealand. Hasn't gone their way today, unfortunately, in the finals. Ayada has a dive at the line.
It's great shape by Mbichi there. Cutting the time for his middle to recover.
Raiden plays it. Carter. Nice ball out in front of Durban Burgess. Unfortunate, just off the fingertips. Lovely play.
Yeah, on the ball quick, the Aussies. That's 1. That's 2 at halfway. Got to stop the roll here.
Cox plays it.
Condon's coming around.
Oh, too easy.
Roll over.
And that's just been a reflection of their game, hasn't it? Their running game, particularly the first couple of touches. They continue that flow out of the box. New Zealand, they've been happy to roll, particularly to get back and stuck within that 7-metre zone. At that time, they just were on the back foot for the entirety of that set. And Australia with Eagleton make them pay. What a performance from the Australians, turning it on the big stage. A repeat set here to New Zealand, off the fingertips of the Aussies. Loon plays it away from the sweeper. Lovely ball into the corner. Nice footwork, and the touch is made on Ernst. back into the middle of the park.
Chase, Rooster play.
Tanasimi just loops it over the top. Nice little bat on over the top. New Zealand continue to play. Footwork, ball in hand. It's losing metres. Play it now. Diving nice and early at the line, and the touch has been made.
It's good height by Eagleton there.
Williams Wilson. They put it through the hands, and Tahara Chase happy to see the ball hit the deck. Australia will take their time. Wind the clock down. Hooter sounds in the background. The Australians will flow onto the field. What a clinical performance it was from them in the men's 20s final here. New Zealand, Gallen in defeat, but they just didn't really have any opportunities to get themselves into the game.
That's it, mate. Congratulations to the Aussie 20 boys, and good dig by the NZ boys there.